Yes, people, what is happening? TLP Liverpool Prophet back again with another match reaction. More Liverpool related things to talk about. You can see from the smile on my face because I cannot even hide the smile. Liverpool have, yes, won a game. We've won a game of football, people. Not just a game of football. We've won a Premier League game of football. After having suffered 4 defeats in a row in the Premier League, we are finally back to winning ways. Liverpool 2, Aston Villa nil. Wow, did we need that, people? Wow, did we need that for the pressure to come off the players, the pressure to come off the manager? We needed that result, and we needed a performance like that as well. It was in dire need, and we got it. We got it because there's not much to complain about today. There won't be no ranting, raving like I have been in recent weeks. It's going to be all positive vibes today because I don't think there's anything negative to really say about the performance. Um, but yeah, before we get into the match reaction, do remember, if you are new to the channel and have not already done so, do drop a like on the video. Do subscribe to the channel as well if you have not already done so. And of course, do get down below in the comments. Give me your thoughts on the game. Always interested to hear and see what other Liverpool fans have got to say. But without further ado, people, I don't want to keep any of you guys waiting. Let's just get into the match reaction because there's so much to talk about and there's a lot of credit to give where credit is due. We'll just start off with, I'm going to start off with the team section. Honestly, people, I have to say I was pretty happy with the team sheet. Robbo played over Kirkes. I was over the moon. I was sure the manager was going to persist with Milos Kirkes again in this game, but he didn't. He did the right thing. He dropped Kirkes and he went back to Robbo. The midfield, people, Gravenberch, McAllister, Soboslai. How long have we been screaming for Slot to ditch the 4-2-3-1, go back to a 4-3-3, and put in Soboslai, McAllister, and Gravenberch? And it worked, people. It worked. You saw today the team fluidity, the chemistry. That was Sage of last season Liverpool when we won the league. That was Sage. It was back. We were back, people. That was last season Liverpool all over again. The manager finally did what he needed to do and what we were calling for him to do. Drop the big names. Go back to basics. Go back to the team that won you the league last season. That's what he did. McAllister, McAllister, Gravenberch, and Soboslai were absolutely immense today, I have to say. I wasn't sure about McAllister starting. I said he hasn't been great recently. I probably would have put Wirtz in, but McAllister had a very good performance, I have to say. Just like everyone else in the team, he was very, very solid. Hopefully that's the beginning of Maka slowly getting back to his best, because we know how much of a quality player he is and how pivotal he is for our midfield and this Liverpool team as a whole. But yeah, people, we'll start from the beginning of the game. It was a much better start. We actually started with a bit of high tempo. We didn't start sluggish. We weren't slow coming out of the blocks. I have to say, Aston Villa surprised me. Aston Villa with their setup pretty much surprised me because I expected Villa to come. What have we said? Liverpool have had a problem with recently, low blocks, teams that come and play defensive football. I thought Villa would have seen that. They'd have low blocked it and they would have caused us a bit more problems. Villa came. They were very open, people. They were adamant on playing out from the back. And they actually played. They were pressing well as well. They were keeping the ball well as well at times. Very surprising that Villa approached the game in the way that they did. I think had they played a bit more defensive, they probably would have caused us a bit more issues. I think they played right into our hands with the way they set up and the way they approached the game. And of course, our first goal came from Villa playing out from the back and Mohamed Salah nipping in with his right foot, slotting into the net, making it 1-0 to us. So yeah, I think Villa were the architects of their own downfall today. I think they approached the game very, very wrong in my opinion. But obviously, look, we're not here to talk about Aston Villa. We're here to talk about Liverpool because we are a Liverpool fan channel and we are Liverpool fans. But yeah, Ekatike had scored previously, about a couple minutes before that, but it was ruled out, rightfully so, I think, as well, for offside. But again, Ekatike, as usual, doing his bits. He was very, very good today, everywhere, all over the pitch. Very good performance from Hugo as well as everyone else. But yeah, we go in at halftime 1-0 up. And on the balance of play, people, I think it was pretty much deserved. We played well in the first half. Villa also did play well in the first half. Like I said, they came, they played, they pressed, they were pretty open. Villa played well in the first half, so did we. But if you look at the first half, what's the first half back? I think we were deserved 1-0 winners. Performance was very good in the first half from us, going forward at the right times, sitting in at the right times. But I think it was a very good performance in the first half, should I say. But yeah, I think halftime, 1-0, fair play. I think we deserved it. Second half comes around. Again, we were very good. You know, could have had a couple more goals before we did have inevitably scored a second goal. But yeah, very good people. I think Villa probably retreated a bit more in the second half. However, I still think they were pretty open at times and they still went forward at times. Again, playing into our own hands. Honestly, after that first mistake, after that our first goal, I'd have thought Villa would sit in. I thought they'd have sat in and stopped playing out from the back, but they didn't. They continued, and we almost caught them a couple of times. Every time they played out from the back, the press from Liverpool was on. And honestly, we were unlucky not to catch them out a couple of times because we were pressing the hell out of them, people. Pressing the hell out of them, and they were going to make another mistake eventually. But yeah, very good in the second half as well, just as good as the first half. Gravenberch came in with an absolute brilliant goal, making it 2-0 and sealing the game for Liverpool. How we have missed Gravenberch recently, people. How we have missed Gravenberch, people, recently. And he was great as well today. Gravenberch, today, immense. Proper performance. We've missed him. We've missed him a lot in recent weeks, and it shows. He's so integral to our midfield now. He is pretty much our stand-in DM. He is our new Fabinho, and he has to play every game. When he doesn't play, you can see the drop-off in quality in the midfield. I think as well, him playing today made McAllister look a lot better. Look like the McAllister of old, and he made Szoboszlai look very good as well. But yeah, Gravenberch, great goal and a great performance from him as well. I'm so happy that he's back in the team and we have him back fit because we need him. We need him going into this into this difficult run of games as well. So yeah, very happy with Gravenberch, his performance. He scored the goal, put us 2-0 up, and of course we saw out the game from there. I have to big up Mohamed Salah as well, people, because Mohamed Salah, look, I've criticised him a lot in recent weeks. I think all of us have criticised him a lot in recent weeks. But you know what, today, from minute one, I thought Mohamed Salah was on it. He was on it, absolutely on it. Scored a goal today, a deserving goal. He deserved the goal. Honestly, could have had another couple of goals too. He was everywhere. Very surprised that he put in the display that he put in. I thought I was sure that he was going to ghost another 90 minutes and we were going to be cheating. But from minute one, Salah was on it. Looked like the Mohamed Salah of old. And that was probably his best performance of the season. I know I said he played okay against Atletico, but that easily was his best display of the season. From minute one at it, could have scored a couple more goals. Unlucky to only score one. But nonetheless, he scored a goal back on the team seat. Broke another record as well. Top 3 goal scorers of Liverpool's history as well. Great to see. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, this is Mohamed Salah getting back to his best because we need that guy because he is absolutely immense. We know the quality Mohamed Salah has. But yeah, scored a goal. Brilliant performance from him. Has to be bigged up because we can criticise him when he's poor, but we also big him up when he's playing exceptionally well. And today was a great performance from our Egyptian king. So big up to Mo. Hopefully more of that continuing going forward. Another thing I really liked today, people, was how adamant we were to keep that clean sheet. At 2-0, for the last 10 minutes of that game, I saw something that was a little bit strange, and that was Liverpool sitting in. We were so adamant to keep that clean sheet today. We were working our absolute socks off, making sure we put in tackles at the right time, put balls out for corners at the right time. The defence, the whole team as a whole, worked very hard to keep the clean sheet today and not concede, which was great to see. Why can we not defend like that every game? Why can we not defend like that every game? I'll never know. But that was a performance which was a bit more pragmatic from Liverpool. We were a lot more defensive, which we needed to be, I think. Definitely set us up a bit more pragmatic. I think recent weeks we've been way too open, way too easy to score against, way too easy to play against. And I think Slot setting us up more pragmatic today definitely helped because you saw we were a bit more defensively solid and the team worked very hard for the clean sheet. So it was the right decision from the manager. He got it spot on. But yeah, we worked exceptionally hard to keep the clean sheet today, which is very surprising. Won the game with a clean sheet. And the team worked their absolute balls off in the last 10 minutes to keep it like that. So, again, credit the boys. Credit the boys for doing that. There's just so much positivity today. I don't want to go over the top because it is only just one win. But, again, I saw signs that I haven't seen in weeks. You know, us getting stuck in. Us keep working hard to keep the clean sheet. Players stepping up. Salah stepping up. Gravenberch stepping up. The team as a whole playing well. It was brilliant. The manager made the right decisions as well. Absolutely perfect, people. Absolutely perfect display from Liverpool today. I was worried. We were going to hold one in this game. I'll be totally honest. Villa were coming into the game off the back of beating City last weekend and Spurs the weekend before. 2 back-to-back wins. I was crapping bigs coming into this game, as were a lot of other Liverpool fans. But we put in a great display. And it's the beginning of something. It's the beginning of something to build on at least. We said these next 3 games, Villa, Madrid and City, were going to be huge for the manager and for the players too and the team. and we've started off very well. We started off with a great performance and a good win against Aston Villa with a clean sheet. Now we move on to Real Madrid and we move on to Manchester City. Hopefully, we can continue this good performance and this goodwill into those two games because we need it. We need it 110%. Are we back yet? Are Liverpool back yet? Well, we have gone up to third in the league table. But for me, I want to see how we got on against Madrid and City. Then I think I'll make my assumptions and my judgment on whether we've actually turned the corner or not. I'm going to do what I did against Frankfurt, be a bit more reserved. But nonetheless, it was a great performance today. Great display. But for me, I want to see how we get on against Madrid midweek, and I want to see how we get on against Manchester City next weekend against a lot better of an opposition than Aston Villa. But I'm not going to discredit the boys for the performance today. No way. That was a great performance. After the criticism the players have faced, the managers faced, I think the manager got it spot on and the players were great on the pitch. So yeah, big up to the players. We've gone up to third. We're not in a title race, people. We're not back in no title race yet. Unless Arsenal start dropping points, which they haven't done yet. Maybe I'll entertain the idea. But for now, no. But we are back up to third. I think prior to this game kicking off, we were 10th in the table. Just absolutely a horrible sight to see. I think if we'd lost and other teams around us had won, there's a big chance we could have been outside the top 10. I think someone told me we would have been 12th. But it just shows you how a table hasn't started shaping up yet, because 10th place at the moment can still go all the way up to third place with a win. So the table hasn't started shaping up yet. So I think if your team's 14th or if your team's 12th, I wouldn't worry too much yet, because you can see a 10th place can go to a third place with a win. So I'm assuming a 12th place could go to a 5th place with a win or something like that. So the table hasn't shaping up yet. But yeah, we've gone up to third, back above Manchester United, which is great to see as well, who also dropped points as well. But yeah, great performance overall. Cannot complain. But we've got to continue this into the Madrid game and into the Manchester City game next weekend. We'll see how it goes, people. Other than that, positive vibes. No negativity today. I don't think anyone on the pitch had a poor performance. I think everyone put in a decent shift and worked very hard to keep the clean sheet and get the 3 points and move us up the table a little bit. Well, a lot actually, from 10th to 3rd. So yeah, that's it, people. That is it. My match reaction is done and over. Finally, Liverpool win a game and I can be positive and happy that we won a game. So yeah, great, people. But I have to continue this now. We start off 3 very difficult games. We've ticked one off the box. Let's see how we do in the next 2 now against Madrid and City. Very interesting to see how we get on. Other than that, though, people, I'm going to head off now. Going to go soak up the win. Just going to enjoy the rest of the night. I can be happy that we've won. With Man United drop points as well, which is even better. So yeah. Tomorrow I will be back with my match review, people. I'll go into a little bit more detail on the game and I'll point out things that I think we learned as well from the game. So yeah, stay tuned for the match review. That will be out at some point tomorrow. For now, though, people, I'm going to head off. Hope you guys all enjoyed your night. Hope my fellow Liverpool fans are happy and feeling jubilant as well after we've got the 3 points and put in a good performance at last. If you're not happy with the performance, people, which you should be, at least be happy that we finally kept a clean sheet, which was absolutely mad. We absolutely kept a clean sheet. Can't believe I'm sitting here saying to myself, Liverpool didn't concede a goal today. Wow. Just shows that when we switched on defensively, we can be good. So yeah, people. But I'm going to head off. I'll be back tomorrow with a match review. Hope you guys enjoyed the match reaction. Do remember, on your way out, do drop a like on the video. Do subscribe to the channel if you are new and haven't already done so. And of course, do get down below in the comments. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on today's win. Other than that, people, I'm going to head off. Finally, I can get back to my old ways and I can say up the Reds again, because the Reds deserve it upping today. So yeah, people, stay tuned. I'll be back very soon. TLP out. At long last again. Up the Reds. Let's go. Let's continue this good win. Well, let's continue the momentum on into our next 2 huge games. TLP out. I'll speak to you guys soon.